Well, Jagemann Stamping Company was started in 1946 by my father. He was still employed at Eastman Manufacturing, and he went out on his own on a part-time basis to supply them with aluminum hose ferrules. By November of 1946, he had enough work that he started the business full-time. And we always took November 1st as the anniversary of the beginning of Jagemann Stamping Company. He started on the second floor of a garage, three-car garage on Washington Street in Manitowoc. And in 1948, he moved into a 30 by 60 building on the end of Wilmer Street. TJ kind of took over the company and we put up a new building. We're here 16 years now. The third generation is running the business right now, but we also have the fourth generation involved. That's one thing that makes me very proud too, that through the years, my boys came in and worked as I did with my father. It put me on both ends of the spectrum. I was the father's son, and I was the father of the other sons, and so I know what they go through, and I try to change some things, but most things stay pretty much the same. But it makes me proud to have a fourth generation in here now. Well, I think the biggest thing is the diversification that we did from the ordinary aluminum ferrules to get into more complicated parts, and a progression of automated equipment that helped us to be more competitive, and we could get into different markets. And we got into battery cans, and now we're into ammo, and we have fine blanking, and we're into plastics, and some of it's overwhelming to me. It was something that was instilled by my dad. We always had a clean shop, and we always thought that the product always reflected the environment that the people worked in, and we never allowed oil dry and oil around the machines. We wiped it up instead of trying to camouflage it, and whenever anybody got done with a job, they had to clean the machine up. So that was passed on, and we still believe in that to this day. All through the years, it was always like family. Because when I started in 1950, I was a number 2 employee for my dad. He had hired one, Ralph McCooley, prior to my joining the company in 1950. And there were a lot of things you do when you're a lot smaller that you find difficult doing when you have more employees. But we progressed through the years, and we always tried to be the best, and we tried to get the best employees that were available. Treat them like we wanted to be treated. We did the same thing with our customers, and my dad always used to say, well, you treat people like you want to be treated and you'll do okay, and we kept that philosophy going.